Welcome back to another Fairytale Fables game. I'll be your horse thief. And right now we're looking at Freya, Mischievous Bruni, Aladdin, and Brother Gambler. I kind of want to play around with Gambler. Can be sketchy. You can play yourself with Brother Gambler, but I kind of want to play around with Brother Gambler. I'll start buffing up a burb. I don't want to spend any of my mana, so let me buy this burb. Let me hit this roll. Let me hit this ready button. Okay, someone is in here with me. Let me hover this hero. At the start of each fight, for every 2 lost unspent, it used to just say lost, but people didn't quite know that like lost meant you have to waste it. You can't use it for anything. You can't save it with a piggy bank. For every lost mana and gold, every wasted mana and gold in an interval of 2. So right now I've got 0 gold and 2 mana, so I'll have 1 buff. I'm gonna give my parrot plus 1/1 at the start of this fight because I lost 2 mana. And if that doesn't make sense, I'll keep explaining. Yeah, things are good. Like I said, I bought a firework today, so I'm feeling pretty alright about that. This is awkward because I'd love to take the bird and the spell, but that would be a bit of a bait, I think. So what I think I'm going to do is take the Sprout, the Smiling Sprout here, and take this one, and I'll still just use the mana to get a 1/1 buff. But I'll leave the Sprout in the hand so I can maybe get a buff on it from the bird here. I can't take that, or I'll lose my 1/1 buff. Okay, we're good. Those Russians. I thought Seacat's Russian, right? Seacat one time told me I thought that that song kind of made her a little sad, and I was like, wait, really? I never thought of it that way. To my ear, it's always just been some silly upbeat track. Now there's a world where I just buff the bird entirely next turn and leave the Sprout in hand. Oh, me first? Thank you. Oh, you know what? Let's turn it down from 6x, by the way. Let's go like, let's go 3.0 maybe. Maybe, I think everybody's ready for 3.0 now. You know, triple speed. Maybe I do buy a, well, if I buy a goose though, I don't want to board a goose. Maybe I board the Sprout now because I don't mind it catching the buff. Or maybe either way, I think I'm going to keep something in hand here while I keep buffing stuff. I really want to land the bird, the buff on the bird. I guess I board these, because if the bird fails to get the sleigh, maybe the hero power hits a lane. Right now, I'm also kind of prioritizing hero power that's not worth a whole heck of a lot. Oh, and I can use a free roll. That doesn't cost gold or mana. So let's do that. Could take a pair of the songstresses, and then really... Oh, even another bird. I think we let it all go and just keep consolidating buffs the best we can. Yeah, so I want to tell my fireworks story because, you know, I'm from California, moved to Texas, and in California, fireworks not legal. Not allowed to do it. Now that said, people do shoot them off on New Year's, of course, but illegally, right? It's just, there's enough people doing it that nobody's going to go and, like, stop you necessarily. So, haven't really been able to do fireworks. It hasn't really been a part of my life. Oh, this is the Brother Gambler spell. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I lose 1 mana in exchange for 9 gold. But I'm gonna go back to level 2. Maybe I'm not gonna do it. It's pretty sketchy to do it. I think I don't. Dang. Maybe later when I have a little bit more gold to spend. Let's get a crew member though next turn. Getting one of those is something I wanted to do because I do have this bird buff and stuff. Yeah, you're not allowed to shoot off fireworks. Well, it probably isn't all of California, but you know, like in Southern California cities, in the city, you're not allowed to do fireworks. Whereas, you know, I don't know, maybe it's illegal in this. I don't know where it's not, but I know that like, you don't have to go far and you're totally okay in Texas, right? Like if you're in the middle of the city, it might be illegal there, but you only have to drive maybe 15 minutes in one direction and you'll be in a spot where you can shoot off a firework and nobody's gonna blink an eye. So yeah, out here in Texas, you can, it's, you know, so out here in Texas, what happens is before the 4th of July, I think it's like 2-3 weeks, there are all sorts of fireworks stands and they're always shuttered. They're always closed. They're always closed until like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the 4th of July, they open up and you can start buying fireworks. And then same thing with New Year's. 2 weeks, 3 weeks before New Year's, they open up and you can start buying fireworks. Your internet keeps Oh, that was my Christmas Eve story. Oh man, my Christmas Eve story. I don't even know if I fully told that on stream. I meant to on Monday, and I think I got distracted, and I think I've just been so caught up with everything else going on. I don't think I ever told that story. I lost internet on Christmas Eve, and it was just gone all day. And then another fun thing happened on Christmas Eve where I got the email that I was in the Friends and Family beta for Once Upon a Galaxy. So Christmas Eve, my internet goes down, but it also, I think I did tell the story, but anyway, I started telling it, so we'll talk about it again. Internet goes out on Christmas Eve, you know, the main line, but whatever happened also affected cell phone tower because my cellular data did not work inside the house. I could not load a web page inside the house on my cell phone. I had to go out to my driveway to get a little bit of internet, and it was like I was on a... Yeah, I did tell this. I remember telling this, actually. It's like I was on a dial-up modem, right? So I'm outside loading up a web page, but it's loading like line by line, right? It's taking forever. The load is just ridiculous and painful. So that was Christmas Eve, and meanwhile I'm sitting there on Once Upon a Galaxy, and I can't even survive. I can't even download it, right? My phone, being the thing that I normally would do to distract myself if the internet went out, is not even an option. Oh, this should go backline, by the way. How'd I survive? You know, I made it, Falco. I made it. Sorry to hear that, Lassie. That is very frustrating. Griff, hello. Should ask them if they'll open up for your birthday. Yeah. Well... I'm not going to save this one for my birthday. I'm definitely going to shoot it off on New Year's. Maybe I should go buy a second one. It would be kind of fun to shoot one off on my birthday. My neighbors do occasionally. I'll hear a firework pop off and I'll go, oh, somebody's shooting a firework. Cool. So, yeah. I talked a little bit about how... Because I can share that I'm in the Friends and Family beta for Once Upon a Galaxy. I just can't stream or share images yet because it is still very much a work in progress, but it is cool. It is cool, and I am looking forward to it. So, there is that. I'll definitely share that much. But, let's swap these, and let's put this back here. Yeah, let's just... If the bird can get a buff on my hand, I want the bird to be able to get a buff on my hand. But also, hi, Griffin Spilo, and 500 Bees, and Art. Good to see y'all. This is why I invest in books for when the net goes dark. Well, so the story of that day was kind of fun, or, well, maybe not fun. It was more frustrating for me, right? But what happened was, initially, I couldn't figure out how to entertain myself, right? The internet was down, so I couldn't play video games on my computer. The cellular data sucked, so I couldn't even, like, browse social media. So basically, I couldn't even send a DM in Discord sitting on my couch. I had to go out to the driveway to send a DM in Discord. So, you know, I'm alternating between like standing around outside chit-chatting with people in Discord and then going back inside because, you know, like standing around outside is kind of boring, right? And chit-chatting with people was exciting. But, you know, I'd get tired of just standing there. So I'd go back inside and I would connect my phone to my receiver via Bluetooth. And I would sit on the couch inside singing along to songs that I liked because it was the only offline activity I could think of at the moment. So I'm just sitting there on the couch, cranking up my tunes and singing along. And then every now and then going, you know, I want to chit chat with somebody, and walking outside and having a quick little chit chat. And then walking back in, sitting on the couch and singing songs, and, you know, playing with Hank in between too, because Hank didn't care that the internet was out. Now, losing all of my mana is kind of sketchy for a turn, but I do want Yuck the Yak. It's just not going to do much this turn because I'm not losing enough mana and stuff. What I really need to get is great. Well, I always say great. I need to get Odin's Raven. Odin's Raven would give me extra mana, therefore bigger buffs. And here it makes 0 sense to float the gold unless I want to sell something, which I kind of don't. Unless it's Elaine, maybe? Elaine's caught a few buffs and was a pretty useful backline shooter. I think I'd keep Elaine. Okay, cool. I like the extra roll to get the Yuck. I might have to grab that extra crew member too. So yeah, I'm alternating between chit-chatting with people on Discord outside, singing, and then finally at some point I remembered I had a Nintendo Switch that had been in a box for 2 years. Mahalix, thank you for the follow. And before I finish the rest of this story, I want to catch up. Issue made me update my GPU drivers, so silver lining? Oh, well, you got fresh GPU drivers. Yeah, internet stuff sucks. Nah, Falco, I didn't. I had precious little internet. I had to preserve it for the important conversations. Look, you opened yourself up for that, okay? Okay. If you're going to talk like that, I'm going to have to say something real snarky in response. Tim, hello. Falco, yeah, no. You're so rude. I know, Falco, I know. I did take the dog for a walk at some point. I probably should have just taken him for a longer walk. One of the reasons I own quite a few DVDs, something to do when the internet's down. That's a good point. Well, so somewhere, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, the internet was down for a full 24 hours. It didn't come up until Christmas. I don't remember if it was up first thing Christmas morning. I think it was, because I'm pretty sure I woke up and exclaimed out loud, "It's a Christmas miracle." I'm pretty sure it was actually back, and yeah. But anyway. Well, it was a Christmas miracle. The bird is not really all that useful, and the yaks are the future, but the future looks terrifying. I'm actually going to lock up the deal with the devil. I think I might just stick on level 4 here for a moment. I'm summoning in 2 things. So I guess Elaine is going to end up going the way of the dodo here, but I'll end up tripling some of this stuff. So I kind of think maybe I just hang on to this. I will deal with the devil here. Problem that I see though is I don't know that I can rely on my hero power solely to power a board. So maybe I don't want to do that until I'm level 6. I kind of want to keep going up so that I keep getting more powerful tech. This will bump me back down from 5 to 4. I'll have a better chance of finding yaks when I'm on 4, you know? Kiv! What's up, Kivule? So yeah, found out about the Nintendo Switch, and then the Nintendo Switch became a new problem for me to solve. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stay down. Let's just do it. Let's just do it for the fun of it. Let's see if it works. So I had this Nintendo Switch, but it'd been in a box for 2 years, and it wasn't powering on plugging it. I put it on the dock. I plugged it directly into the charging port from the the AC adapter directly into the Switch. I couldn't even get a light. Like, the dock would at least flash green once to let me know that the AC adapter was working, but the Switch itself wasn't doing anything, right? There was no charging light on the Switch. There was no, like, Nintendo logo. There was nothing going on. So I needed to troubleshoot, right? Which meant I needed the internet, which meant I had to go out to the driveway. So I go out to the driveway, and I'm searching up what you do when you got a Nintendo that's been sitting idle, a Switch that's been sitting idle in a box too long, and what you got to do. And, some people will said, oh, you got to do what I had, what I thought was plug it directly into the wall. That was one of the main suggestions. Don't put it in the dock, put it directly on the charging port, leave it there 24 hours. One tip I got was make sure you take the Joy-Cons off because those require power too, so it'll just charge the main unit. So I did all that, and then, I came back in and I was looking at it and it wasn't really doing much of anything, and I was like, I wonder if I keep searching a little bit more. So I went back outside and I kept searching a little bit more. So I just lost all my mana to lose 1 XP and get a whole bunch of gold, but I'll take the free roll for sure. Let's do that. Nothing terribly intriguing here. I think I'm just going to float it all and get big yak buffs. I'll hover over this so that y'all can see how the yak works. But yak plays with Brother Gambler quite well because both of them are at intervals of 2. So they just gain a whole bunch of stats for all the gold you don't spend. So I go outside, and then somebody posted that it seemed as though a Switch that's been sitting idle that long and is really that out of battery and needs that much of a jump start, it almost needs a little bit more power than what the AC adapter it comes with can provide for, like, the boot sequence for some reason. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. I'm not exactly sure. But that's what it said. And so what it suggested was to get a better USB-C charger, like one you would typically find with a laptop. So I went, all right, I got a laptop around here. So I hunted down the USB-C charger for the laptop. The thing popped right on at 25% battery. Like 30 seconds. I put it on the charger immediately. Came to life. Right back. So I sat down and I started playing the Nintendo Switch, and then my cellular data started coming back a little bit more, until it was strong enough that I could download Once Upon a Galaxy. So I probably only ended up having the Switch to entertain me for about, I don't know, half hour, an hour before I got a better entertainment option. Sorry, I should be hitting that button. I'm so stuck in stories here. Yeah, Walking Sponge. Apparently the answer is laptop charger. Because this thing had been sitting in a box for 2 years, and I probably only had it on the AC adapter for half hour max before I put it on that laptop charger, and it just whirred right back to life. So, more powerful charger. More powerful charger. If you have a Nintendo Switch that's been sitting in a box for 2 years and you want to play that thing today, apparently you can if you have a laptop charger. All right, let's take a Yuck the Yak. I'd like to get another yak, but I've been told not to talk back. I might want to just skip these and float the gold. It puts me back at an even interval. I'm going to do it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to take the Cursed Spyglass. That really... Cursed Spyglass is kind of weird, though. Also, these are kind of weird. I'm going to probably just end up having to play into Scam from here. This seems like a scam spot. I don't have a good way to spend 1 mana or 1 gold because I'm at a odd interval, so I think I'll just roll the once and see if there's anything cool in the shop. But I'm kind of stuck with what I got right now with the way Brother Gambler buffs and the way Yuck the Yak works. Like, once you start yakking, you kind of can't stop yakking. And Trepo, hello. Hello, hello. You do the 07 with a Kappa, and I'm never sure if you're saying hi seriously or not in Trepo. I don't know what to make of Kappa 7. Got carried through the mid game by Yaks yesterday. Not even on Brother Gambler. Wait, you were just wasting gold and it worked? Well, I'm familiar with 07. Is that's the when you put a Kappa instead? That instead of hello, it's a salute. What? Oh, wait. If I just look at it, it does kind of look like a hand right up at the Kappa face, doesn't it? It does look just kind of like a salute. Huh. I have to engage my visual brain, not my... I see. Well, hope you're having a good Friday. I have not yet shown off the Maddox black box that I got behind me, but we'll be talking about that all day long. Believe that. I would like to combine the crew member at some point so that it only takes up 1 slot. Maybe even get more crew members. I think I'm kind of heading toward just ride the hero power until I get to 6, and then when I get to 6, start scooping up things like Dr. Frankenstein and scam pieces. This strikes me as kind of heading towards scam, if I had to guess. Oh, they got a monkey? No, they don't. Oh, they just don't. They didn't have enough. Okay. They have all the like stuff to buff a monkey and all the, all the like various pirates I would expect to slot in around a monkey. So I kind of thought a monkey would be popping out in that sequence somewhere, but it looks like they didn't find it yet, which good for me. Granted, monkey is on 5 now too. That makes it harder. I forgot about that. I am going to take this, and then I'm going to have to buy something else too. Or I could skip here. None of these treasures are terribly amazing. Mana Catalyst is okay. And actually, it's okay for where I want to go. Yeah, you know what? I'll just grab it. Let's grab something odd costing so that I end on an even interval. So this Fool sounds fine. Neat. Okay. Best game I ever had earlier. Want to see my board? Yeah. If you want to throw it in the Discord channel, I got a Discord channel for Fairytale Fables if you want to toss it in there. Scam. Probably scamming, Tim. I think it's got to be. I also like, I didn't comment on it, Tim, but I like what you did with the stick figure arms and the horse. What's, I wonder, do I still have a sub running to, I do. I don't think it's going to work, but I got to do it. One of my auto chess acquaintances, pals, buddies, NRG has really cool emotes. I'm a fan. Oh, SNES, I'm gonna call you out for sure. I see that. I'm gonna call you out once I see the notification pop up, not just the Moobot. Yeah, that should get you in right there. That's just my Discord, but yeah, I'd be curious to see if you want to share. Tried playing Demon's Game today, felt somewhat meh. I think Scam has to have some aspect of stats. Hey, SNES, thank you for the 4-month sub. Howdy right back at you. Thank you, SNES. Remember me from SBBQ? Is game much more complex, or am I just lost because I've just started? Gustavo, I do remember you. I do. It's more complex, Gustavo. Don't feel bad. There are more concepts added on top of what you know from SBB. So what you know from SBB will take you a long way in terms of adjusting to this game. However, there's just some new stuff. Equipment's new, stars are new, hero attack is new. There are a lot of layers added on top. Love, hello, Mookie. Thank you for the follow, Mookie. Appreciate that. Stars and Dogs are your front runners for best comps so far. Interesting. Well, I just want to see what it's like in this Barbarossa-less world. However, I did get a little bit perturbed. I played one game last night, and my opponent had a really strong board, and in addition to their really strong board, they were running crew members to summon in more stuff. Like, using crew member as a win more mechanic, and I went, oh, that's how it's going to be, isn't it? Crew member is just going to kind of take over as, you know, scam numero uno now. So, like, I'm going to do my best to just not fixate on it like I was the last few times I streamed, because I don't know that that's that great. I'm going to take the extra money. I do think that's kind of... I said it in Yucks that feels kind of like it's the signature spell on this hero, but it does kind of feel like it's the signature spell. And if this hero were to have one, it feels like it would be that. I'll take the Tailor. I'm going to take my free roll. And I'll just grab a 1-cost item. Maybe I do start buffing to try my net. I do want to combine these, but right now I want to make sure I get 2 summons in on my board. Also, this bird is annoying that it's still here. Probably going to end up wanting to put things in wolves. I don't know. I'm not going to 6 anytime soon, it would appear. Let's just keep doing hand buffy stuff. I'm going to put you in the hand. I'm going to put you on the board so that maybe you can catch a buff. Don't touch me. I'm a real live wire. Just buy that, buff that, let the rest of this get buffed. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I'll float the rest. Alright, let me take a look at this thing. I want to see this board you did. Wait, I didn't create a Fairytale Fables. Oh, no, I did. You just dropped it in the Storybook Brawl channel. Oh, you put it in both. I see. Okay. I was like, wait, I forgot to do a Fairytale Fables channel? Oh. Actually, I think I'm going to save up the... Do I want the try my net? Yeah, sure. Actually, I think I'm going to save just for the unstable growth to get to 6. And then use my free roll once and see if I can find something scammy. This isn't for the try my net. This is for something else. Let's see, a 26 rounder with, yeah, you have ridiculous trade. Yeah, okay. That went ultra late and you got ridiculous. I can only imagine your opponent was ridiculous as well. Suffering from not being able to buy characters because I forgot it takes mana. That happens. The mana requirement on a few of these has been something that catches people too. You're not alone, Gustavo. You are not alone in these struggles. I don't know if that makes you feel any better, but I have heard people saying the things that you were saying now to me. As I am a little lost in the sauce. I am a little... There's a lot going on in this game, friend. That's kind of been some folks' feedbacks. I think I do save the Succubus. I do want to end on a even interval because I do just want to grab another hero buff. Also, I thought you had more stats for some reason. What happened? I thought it was a 6/7. Where'd that go? Oh, the mana catalyst isn't showing for some reason. I guess that'll kick in at the start of the turn. 2 good scam pieces. Maybe I don't save a Succubus. I really probably want to find a triple crew member and a Dr. Frankenstein. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm way behind, and I need to get back to even because there's no reason I'm way behind. Romeo and Juliet is fun. I like it. Romeo and Juliet's scammable though too, Falco, but it's less scammable than Romeo and Juliet in the old paradigm. Cats was fun. Haven't tried dogs. Dogs, you're gonna have to. Dogs are a totally different experience than cats. Dogs, you have to tend to your board every turn, but they can get real strong, so it's worth figuring out how it works. But dogs also, Lassie, I don't know if you want the short circuit to dogs and when you really should be thinking about them most, but they're not necessarily an early gameplay. Cats feel better with stars. Oh yeah, cats can be good on their own. Dogs are fun. Stars go burr, yeah. That's a pretty big burb. I'm not gonna argue with you there, love. Ah, grapefruit. I see your DM. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for that. I'll have to look at that. Psycho killer. So lots of stuff just to notice I'm out of mana. I've done that myself, yeah. Oh, I did say scam, Tim, and I'm still thinking scam. Hello, Titania. Good to see you again. I hope I do too. This board is not looking very stars, but I would play a stars board. Zephyr, we have an issue? Oh no. Caught me yesterday when I was trying out demons. Oh yeah. Frankenstein? Dr. Frankenstein? My dog game, I was getting 3 level 6s guaranteed per shop. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Dogs are great though. Dogs are fun and worth learning. And I think it's a sad, like I think it ends up being a fun play pattern. I enjoy playing dogs legitimately. Food crewmates Romeo and Juliet. That is not easy. Noticed new activity in the SBB section of your Discord yesterday, and out of curiosity, I looked at what was happening. What I found was a man I thought I could respect disrespecting one of the greatest films of all time. I feel so betrayed. What happened in my storybook, bro? Oh, yeah, I did tell that story. I did tell that story, didn't I? We're definitely going to use one of these fools. Boodly boop. That enters the chain now. I like the idea of using one of these fools as part of the chain too. Okay, so you're looking at maybe being on the bench now. And then I kind of want to just be on a... I don't know how much my hero power matters at the moment. Like, finding a Dr. Frankenstein might be way more important at the moment. But I'm also winning fights and not too terribly worried. So I think what I do is I do that, and you don't get pulled, you get pulled, you get pulled, you get pulled, right? You pull the Brave Little Tailor, and then you two pull the big stuff. Maybe Brave Little Tailor gets pulled onto the back line then. Yeah, I can live with this. Bye-bye, Elaine. Let's just go. I'll keep taking hero power buffs. It's good for Yuck the Yak. Yuck the Yak's gonna have to just kind of generically carry me for the moment. Like, how big are my... Oh, well, we can't really tell because there must be a monkey involved in that board. It probably gets bigger than my board at the end of the day here. Yeah, Zephyr, I don't know. Well, anyway, we were talking about burns. We were talking about, oh, actually, if I sell the shield, because I have 1 mana, that makes that 7 + 1 is 8 even, so that makes it a 2 and a 2 for this. So anyway, I was talking about a burn, and my favorite example of like just one of my favorite burns ever delivered is by an ex-girlfriend, but at the time we were dating and we were talking about Beauty and the Beast for some reason, and I mentioned, I was like, I never really was in love with that movie, and it was good, but it wasn't really like, I wasn't way into Beauty and the Beast or anything. And she was like, oh, it's because you don't like stories about women who know how to read. She just like threw it right back in my face. I stood there with my jaw agape. Also, like, understanding it was an amazing burn, but also not understanding the burn because I know nothing about Beauty and the Beast and I didn't realize that reading was a central theme to the storyline. But yeah, that was a pretty good burn. So what do I want to... I was looking at the celery tea. Shout out to Celerity. I don't think it makes a ton of sense right here. Horrible, she was right to do it. I mean, I laughed. She got me. She got me. What do you do when you get got? When a burn is delivered like that and it is so effective, you know what I mean? Ex-girlfriend used burn. It's super effective. Okay, so story time aside, I guess we're not summoning in a Brave Little Tailor right now. We're going to summon in a bird this time. Brave Little Tailor sticks around. I guess I'll take my hero power buff again, but I'm starting to think that maybe what I'm doing is running out of steam a little bit, but maybe the yak makes it. Let's take a look. Time to scout. Oh, everybody, pirates, not pirates. It's pretty piratey. Very lots of pirates going on here. Okay, let's go. What about Hook with Yak in hand? I don't know that I want to start adding Hook Wolven until I have more of my board built out. Because right now, if I start attempting to position around Hook, I think I'll probably end up reducing my power level. Because, like, I'll sell off the speculative Little Tailor. I feel like I want to see a few more pieces fall into place before because when you start Captain Hook hand summoning, you gotta start positioning your bench in a very specific way. It becomes a little restrictive. That's the only reason I'm dodging it right now. And I'd pivot to dogs for Nero, but I didn't really want to do it there either. I saw that Nero. Pivoting for Nero is valid, I believe. And Husky is a good tempo play. Yep. What do you think of your own character? I like it, Hound. I think it's great that it's like just a really good level 4 tempo character, but doesn't really take over the game. I'm very happy with it. pirates in this patch. Captain Hook is a reading test, yeah. Captain Hook is something. Yeah, I think the Horse Thief card is really cool. I love the way it plays, and I love the way it feels to play it. I think it's just very satisfying design. It's a very good level 4 tempo unit that if you can get it early on level 3 via a new U, used to be True Love's Kiss. You know, that level 3 spell that bumps something up a level. If you can use this new U to get it on level 3, you're super happy because it's going to get real big throughout level 4. And if you can get it on early on level 4, I think it's just a really cool tempo piece. I'm very happy with it. I'm very, very, very happy that it will never take over a game, and I won't have people complaining to me about the Horse Thief card in the game being OP. So I'm very happy that it's it's got a niche, it fills that role, it does it well, and it never really upsets you, you know, to see it on someone's board. You're not like, that damn Horse Thief. I think I really need to find a Dr. Frankenstein right now based on what it is I think that I am doing. See, so here's the reason why this gets real weird. Captain Hook, multiply the starting stats of the one rightmost character in your hand by 2 for the fight. So Captain Hook needs to be on the front line, and it's your rightmost character. So your rightmost character needs to be getting buffs, but right now I only have 1, 2, 3 summons, right? So then I'd have to sell this and leave that. It's really good. Doubling the stats what you're dropping in on the board, it's a solid effect, but right now it feels too awkward to be effective. But also I'm rolling for a thing that I am just not finding. Hello? I did want that. That actually really makes me happy. Okay. I might stop here too. I kind of hope it's a treasure I want. Now it's over. Nah, I don't want it. But now I can play the parrot again. And then this summons in first. That summons in second. Acolyte summons in third. I don't know about that, but maybe. Should be alright. I'm on even floating. We'll just get another buff. Starchild is the best unit in the game. That is kind of like the first strat that you became a fan of, I think, Falco. It's the one I feel like I've seen you talk about the most. 32 times 7 on the hero. Wait, which one? This one? 6 times 7 base, and then, yeah, using other stuff mid-combat to boost it. Also a test to know left from right. That's true. You're not wrong. These demon harbingers really kind of just doing not much. Slowing down the fight, but not really accomplishing much here. Boop, boop. Okay. Horse Thief carried me to 4th on a board that had no right being there. Actually, use Brooch for the first time. I think Brooch is really good every time I have a golden chicken. If I don't have a golden chicken, I tend not to Brooch a lot. I'm not a player, I just Brooch a lot. No, actually I don't Brooch a lot, but I do Brooch sometimes. You underestimate our ability to complain. It's true. Yeah, Griff, there's someone else who agrees with you on that front, named Bam, who keeps every day pinging the mod admin section of the Discord and saying, daily reminder to put Chameleon back on 2. Bam's on a mission to get that Chameleon put back on level 2. Bam is on an absolute mission. Do you need any screenshots of dwarf comps featuring Barbarossa? I happen to have a couple. Oh, thanks, Keith. I think I'm okay at the moment, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. That's a very generous offer. No one else has offered me that today, so that's kind of you. Kind of want a new you, one of the things that's caught a bunch of number, but I don't think I will yet. I like this because I got the Cursed Spyglass. If I could get the treasure... Nah. Well, I'm starting to lose fights here. I've kind of fallen behind. Everybody else's cool stuff is outdoing my AFK scaling. Also, that's really annoying. What's going on over there? Hello? This looks like something Auntie would put together. What are you doing with all these fire mages? Get out of here. I didn't scout, so I didn't realize I needed a chair. Oh, now I don't even know whether I call you Auntie or Antrepo but it's gonna be... It's going to go back and forth for sure from here. Let's get rid of that. Let's take one of those. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 summons. If I don't get scammed too hard. Oh, I can't. Oh, I need that not to hit into directly that. Oh, no. Did I lose a summon there? No, I didn't. I got all. Yeah! I made it work! I made it work! I made it work! Oh, I didn't KO them, though, so I have to deal with that again. Oh, no. Well, look, hopefully having more stuff than they can deal with is the way we handle this situation. Does Bam know what would... Oh, dude, Yuck Chameleon on too? Oh, Yuck couldn't help himself. He'd be buying chameleons nonstop. The chameleon will never move due to Bam. Yeah, I need a Frank. No, like anti, like the first part of Antidote, you know, like anti-Keith, like anti or anti. like you know, like anti-classist or. Look, I haven't had to use the word in a sentence in a while. I don't have any good examples top of mind. All right, you're gonna have to bear with me here. Crit Eye, yo. Hope y'all are enjoying your peepo swings together. Your characters have blah blah. Yeah, it's gonna kind of be that. Well, actually, hold up. Somebody had a big old griddle. Ah, the big old griddle's not in slot 1. If they put the big old griddle in slot 1, Fate Scissor is kind of cool. Oh. Servers are fine since I started. This is my first game of the day. I think I'm actually gonna Fate Scissor anyway, though, because those fire mages are gonna be so big that, like, they'll just take themselves out. Also, what do you have? That's not going to be very effective against them, but I think it'll be... I'm really, really hoping that they stick the Gretel in slot 1 the next time we fight. Really hoping. Actually, I don't think I'd rip that, but I kind of want to find a Dr. Frank pretty bad. I don't think I can float too much. Oh, this is perfect. Get rid of the spyglass here. Oh. 4, 3, 3, 6, 2. I can fairly reliably keep that. Now let's just take the ugly duckling. That's good. Let's get rid of the spyglass, and then I need to get the Yuck Yak back on the board. This was not a fire mage situation. I think I have more summons than I have things in hand now. We're close to that. Okay. Servers have been up and down for you today, but no issues in the last hour. Well, I mean, I kind of purposely waited until Lara was done, because Lara announced when the patching was going to be, and I kind of waited to start stream until the patch was done, because I thought probably going to be more stable. You're experiencing a bunch of bugs. It's been fine in the one game so far. I played one game last night, and I had to restart the client multiple times just to finish the one game. Favorite type of M&M? Oh, that's peanut. That's easy, love. Easy. Peanut M&Ms for sure. Game just rewound like 4 turns, completely new shops. Well, you got a mulligan. I did notice Yuck's on my bench. Yuck was being summoned in the last fight, but now Yuck gets to go back on the starting board. Because Yuck's entrance, it happens whether it's start a fight or whether you summon it in. Entrance effects just happen when they hit the board too, with like hand buff stuff. Where's my Dr. Frankenstein, by the way? You'd think I would find one eventually, right? Right? Eventually. Oh, doubling the entrance of Yuck the Yak could be fun, but I'm not going to float that much gold now. Captain Hook could be okay, but I just want to get my Frank. I want my Frank. I'm going to do this and roll one more time, and I'll float the 4. Fine, no Frank. Fine, no Frank. Xylofan, thank you for the follow. Alright, cool, whatever. You saying the game works even better now than during yesterday's stream? Maybe. Maybe. Having conditional +5 doesn't seem like a good separate treasure. Oh, I lost the thread of the treasure comparison there. There are a couple of treasures in there, right? A couple of aura treasures that look like basically the same card at a glance. Oh, Brave Little Taylor in the right position. Ah, Brave Little Taylor could have taken that out. Let's go. That's Eric's favorite too. Oh yeah, that's an easy call. Peanut M&Ms. Easy call. Thank you, Keith. The patrician's choice. What is that supposed to mean? Oh wait, it's just top 2, us. Okay. Well, you know what? Can it scam? Maybe. Can it scam? I need to resequence all of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2 on the front line, 3, 4 on the back line. This doesn't actually summon yet, or doesn't summon at all. This doesn't do anything on this. Well, no, it does. It does. It's +1. It's +1. What am I saying? It's always +1 because it refunds the mana. It's like, this doesn't do nothing on this hero because you lose the mana. You don't lose the mana. That's not how that works. Let's get another duelist. I'm here for the dueling. And being able to pull more things from my hand would be good, potentially. Okay, I can finally ditch the bird. Because now that gets me access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as this pulls the last one. It has to be a crew. Only crew member can pull Frankenstein, because Frankenstein's a 6. Duelist cannot pull Frankenstein. So maybe I put the Wimpy Duelist up front here. Alright. I'm really curious how this is going to go. They know about my Fate Scissors. I want this to mirror the Gretel. Well, no, it's not even that good, because the Gretel waits for the Sherlocks to get real stacked. I think it's still my best bet. It's a big starter, but this isn't actually... Well, wait a second. If we dropped it in right here, if this crew member survives to pull both of these, which it could, it's got 120 HP, then when it drops in, it'll mirror on the walls entrance effect will grow it to the size of the Echo, or the fairy, the mirror fairy. That's the better way to do this. Okay. Takes a second to figure out, like, and all of this is like combat RNG agnostic, right? There's so many ways this all falls apart. If combat RNG doesn't go our way and the things don't drop on the board in the right sequence, it's trouble. But I got a shot to scam this now, I think. Oh, my first brave little tailor got scamaged. But my backline's not totally getting scamaged. That's a big mirror. Dr. Frank? No, the mirror spawned in the wrong spots. No, the tailor's down. Oh, wait, it's a tie. Krita, thank you for the follow. Yaki, hello. I need more scam. But if you close your eyes... Well, that worked out. Summoning where I wanted it to. Their backline is going to be big no matter where I put the crew member, right? So what if I do a little doodly-doodly-doo into a doodly-doodly-doo and put the more important ones back here? And what if I say stats don't really matter as much anymore and I need to get 3 good summons out of here? What if I do a little doodly-doodly-doo? Hundo could take out a mirror. No, because they protect everything with the chair. Nah, that's not actually. It's got to be Cersei's Cup. That's the only real scam spell that does much anything. I want to catch up on chat. I gotta finish up. I gotta make decisions here. Cersei's. Wait, a late succubus might be better than an early tailor. Or I could upgrade the tailor and then take the succubus too. I think no matter what I'm doing, I'm Cersei's Cup lock, and we can do the fight. 14-7 without condition, 14-12 with were the options. Oh yeah, the 14-12 with conditions is hard to make work a lot of the time. And it also, like, it so restricts your board flexibility that I don't really like doing it a lot. You pick the ugly swan. Oh yeah. The ones with kicks in them? Oh, the crispy M&Ms are good too. Yeah, those are good. I do like those. I like peanut better, but those are good. Remember now procking your dying breath more than half the time? I don't know what you're talking about there, Uniderp, no. Crew member either summons 1 or 2 things, as long as I have an empty board slot to start, right? If you have a full board, it won't work, but... So, like, if you play a full board and you summon a crew member in with a duelist, that crew member won't summon anything. It can't. You have to start with an empty slot. I'm sure you know that, but it's just... Probably the... I would think most common way it backfires if it does. Okay, this is not good that the tailor took so long to hit, but it didn't end up mattering. I got a pretty big mirror. I got a lot of scam in the hopper. Oh, try my net. Oh, tailor down, but hold on, we got there. Oh, but it's a tie again. Yaki, Friday. Friday? Is it Friday? I'm guessing Friday. I said, Yaki! 15 months, dude. Thank you for the 15 months, dude. Bam, 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 bam. This popping in front of these is actually bad news bears, so I am going to go ahead and combine this. I don't think it's incredible. And I think I'm going to probably... Well... I don't think Fate Scissors is doing anything, and this might cast a Circe's Cup. It might not. It might cast something totally useless, but it might cast a Circe's Cup. I do want to play a Succubus. But the Succubus is unlikely. Like, this Archdemon is making the summons funny. Making the sequence for the fight funny. But it's also probably really confusing to play around as well. Oh, that's an entrance, not an aura. I don't think anybody has an aura here, are they? No. Alright. You're not a crew member. I would definitely lock on a Circe's Cup. I would definitely take another Dr. Frankenstein. I would definitely take a 12 gold upgrade spell. That'd be even better than another Dr. Frank. That's okay. It's got to be Scam. Gotta have Scam. Now, treasure, sure. Oh, I could have saved the... What, board buff don't matter. It's all about Scam from here. This would melt my brain, I saw just before I... okay, I'm way behind. I unfortunately have to give up on the parts that I missed. Is anything good at Sonic? The tots. They always got tater tots. Sandwich King, hello. Let me focus on saying hi to some folks I haven't said hi to. Good to see you, Sandwich King. Because I noticed comments that I miss when I'm editing. Like, I missed a geezer thought of the day in the midst of everything going on, and I felt bad about that. I don't know M&M's, so I'm going double stuffed. Yep, double stuffed M&M's. Oh, it's because Macaw was buffing cards in my hand. Starlit, hello. Speaking of saying hi to folks who said hi, definitely want to say hi to you. Good to see you. Oh, repositioning around to like dodge the mirror nonsense. There's the Succubus. Where's the mirror? Ah, right in the mirror on the wall, right in the mirror fairy position. And we get there again, but a tie. That was a lot of tying. I'm going to need to, what? Scam harder? Bottle Lightning? Golden King, actually? Golden Mirror's pretty good. Golden everything's pretty... Is it only starting board, though? Your characters are upgraded. No, it just says if you have one space free, your characters are upgraded for the fight. Yeah, let's do that. The 1-2 buckle my shoe aura not so hot, so let's get rid of that. We need another Dr. Frank suddenly, or another mirror. Oh, well, ask and you shall receive. Not destroy, no. Attack doesn't do me nothing here. Actually, that other Succubus did, but let's grab, well... Yeah, pulling two at once would be good. Also, putting Frank in a wolf would be good. Maybe even putting Acolyte in a wolf would be good. If I get Circe's Cup, though, I probably just lose the game. Like, if a Circe's Cup hits my backline, I'm probably toast, unless it's that, right? Okay, it's time to fight. 560 by 6. Yeah, I mean, we're on round 23. We're in late stage Fairytale Fabling now. Oh, what up, Yuck? So we're looking for the Dying Breath item for crew member. Yeah, I'm looking for that stuff as I roll, but I'm just looking for more things to fill my board with as I go here. Oh, I forgot that each duelist is now upgraded, which is neato. Bang, bang, bang. But I have nothing left to summon there. Now, the mirror on the wall did not summon across from the mirror fairy this time, but these mirror on the walls are doing work. I'm out of Dr. Frank's. I lose, but not the game. Oh, you're right. Can now drop a duelist to play more Scam on board. Right. What's on the front line here? Succubus hitting in first doesn't necessarily do a whole lot. Oh, this is some nonsense we got going on now. Oh, that crew member being upgraded is really good, though, too, because it means I can pull more sixes out the hand. Definitely want to get Scam here. I'm going to do that. I'll probably just go ahead and combine this and then... Because I don't need to run two of them. And I'm probably just going to grab that book out the shop right now for scamages. Your last character. Let's go. That's a good one. My stuff doesn't need plus 14.7. It's irrelevant. Stats on my board are wholly irrelevant. All right, let's put this up on the front here too. It could cast Cersei's Cup. I could have found something better on the roll, but it's a... I did find something better on the roll. Well, we'll get a mirror. So next turn, I'll throw the Succubus on my starting board, or maybe the Brave... Man, the Brave Tailor doesn't stop Sherlock from doing anything. I kind of want the Brave Tailor dropping in later. I'll definitely play that mirror. But the mirror wants to summon in from the hand because it wants to summon in once everything's all buffed up. Okay, let me see. Mickey D's is not worth the lock. Not usually. Their attack gets so big to clean up fights. I don't need to get over the top. I just need to outstuff them with Total Scam. I need to get so much stuff that my stuff will block out the sun. Like my scam will take out their important stuff, and then I'll have enough stuff. 9 gold mirror? Oh, baby. Do you know what love's worth? 9 gold mirror, baby. All right, there goes... Ah, no Taylor! And my Succubus is way too far back in the corner here. Cersei's? No. Well, finally took that out. And there goes my Succubus. All right, there's first batch of scam. Mirror is in a good spot, but not enough to do as much as I wanted. More scam. Here comes the last Dr. Frank. Oh, we get there. We get there, but... Yeah, outstuffed them. That's what we got to do. We got to outstuff them. Keith, Dave, hello. Hello. All right. Mirror on the wall wants to go in the hand. Book Mage, sorry, Keith. Doesn't really want to be here. Well, it wants to be here. I guess I should have put it in my empty slot and sold it off a roll, because if I get the triple this, I'm going to want it. Also, Celery Tea is oddly interesting in this paradigm of... I mean, if that starts in slot 2, it never gets to attack, but if it attacks in slot 1, it doesn't do much unless it hits over here. Like, if it just hits Sherlock, it doesn't do anything. So it's like I summon this in, and that'll put the Brave Little Tailor in its spot if I get to go first. But if any of these get popped and start off the, like, Archdemon, anything that goes behind the Archdemon just gets scammed, right? Minus 100, really not doing much. Really got to be Cersei's Cup. I really need more Franks. I just need more stuff. I just need to outstuff them. Our stuff will blot out the sun, you know? And honestly, this probably just goes first. So I have more space for more stuff as I think about it. Since it's nothing but stuff. Attacking first is valuable. Another Succubus is valuable? Definitely better than an Acolyte. Stats don't matter. Try my nuts okay too, but I think I'm gonna see if I can triple up this mirror, find another Frank. Okay, found another Frank. Let's go. Woo-wee. What up, BB Livid? I see you. More Frank and Beans. Shippo, hello. Court. Wait, did I see a Happy? Egg Financial? Yo-yo? Egg Financial, that's a great name. I did see a Happy. Hi, Happy. Hi, Valgav. Play that funky music. And mirror, mirror. On the wall, who's the mirrorest of them all? Bam, 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 bam. Look at the size of this stuff. Well, not this stuff. Hey! Got him! Oh, the audio bug. We had no sound effects for like the last half of that game, because I think if you turn the timer sound off right now because there's that new timer sound setting. Oh wait, the SFX are... They just go away. Anyway, welcome to Scam. I think we're going to be seeing a whole lot of scam.